Welcome to another episode of Me, My Wife, and Sports. I'm your host, Fitz, with my lovely co-host, Darcy.
Good afternoon.
Depending on where you're at.
Right. Good morning. Good evening.
Now you got to say hello or good afternoon to everybody in every language.
Every language, right?
No. We have podcasts.
No.
I'll get her to do it after every show. I'm going to have her do it in one different language from the various countries.
It's going to sound like this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
All right.
Wherever you are. Hello.
Right.
Hello out there.
Another lovely day in sports. Russell Westbrook announced his retirement. He did it over a social media video. With social media
Did he do
now,
it over social media?
Yeah.
No. Michael B. Jordan did it in a video for him.
Well, in a social media, you're right, in a social media video.
Yes.
Just a little background. Westbrook is an 18-year NBA career vet, and he is 37 years old. He's not too far behind LeBron, Steph Curry.
How old is Steph?
Steph is 39.
Okay, he just looks good.
Yeah.
He just got a baby face.
Yeah, right. But you're right. Actor Michael B. Jordan on Wednesday featured Westbrook's career highlights. Yes. That's pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool that they must be friends and he did that for him. I think we need to get Michael B. Jordan, if you're out there listening, Michael, to come announce some retirements for some federal government employees who might be doing something a little bit more valuable to the country. But entertainment is important. And I'm not saying that it wasn't important. I said it might be a little bit more important. Yeah, I'm sure there's some government employees that would like to have well-known actor announce their retirement and highlight their career.
Oh, yeah. You know they got a service for that.
A service?
Yeah.
I'm talking about for free.
Oh, people ain't going to do stuff for free. Come on now.
Did he do it for free for Russell?
Russell is an NBA player who probably hooks him up with tickets.
Oh, gave him tickets?
I don't know. But,
I'm sure it's an IRS agent that might be able to hook him up or might know somebody that he might need a hookup later. Hey, you never know when you're going to need a hookup at the IRS.
That's too much work.
We didn't know we was going to need one and we didn't have one. If I had known that, we would have made some friends at the IRS. But anywho.
Is there any friends at the IRS?
Yeah, that's true. Until they need something in another government agency.
Lakers were sold.
And a cloud of darkness.
And the individual, Mark Walter, who had bought the team a year ago, only had it a year.
He only had it a year?
Only a year.
So he bought it from the family?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I don't know if he bought it from the family because the family sold the Lakers controlling interest a long time ago. So I think it was a conglomerate that actually was controlling it.
See, that's the problem when you go from private ownership to these big conglomerates.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said that right, but...
Yeah, but they valued the Lakers...
$12 billion.
$12 billion. And you know who the Lakers were sold to? Do you know?
I know the names, but it didn't ring,
A former Disney CEO, Bob Iger, Iger, and Joshua Kushner, Jared Kushner's brother.
Oh, his brother.
Yes.
That's who that is.
Kushner already has a minority ownership in the Miami Heat, which I find kind of crazy. How can he have ownership in two different teams? To me, that's a conflict. I don't know. That just don't seem right.
Wow.
I could see if it was two different sports, but in the same sport.
Did they put out that he was Jared Kushner's brother?
Yes. Because they said Donald Trump's son-in-law's brother.
Oh.
I think it's his younger brother at that.
Now, I wonder what kind of impact that's going to have on that LA fan base. LA, I mean, it don't get no more left than Los Angeles.
Yeah, but as long as they winning, I don't think they're going to grumble too hard.
LeBron is gone now.
Yeah, but Luka's there. Reeves is coming along.
They ain't feeling Luka like they did LeBron, though.
Well, so I got you with something. Huh?
I did. like I said, I saw the name, but it didn't ring anything to me because I just hadn't had time to delve into it. And when I saw it on ESPN, it was just the name. It didn't have any background to it.
Right.
This is like breaking news.
Right.
So Stephen A. ain't got a hold of this yet. And Skip and all of them First Take and Get Up. And I wonder what Pat McAfee is going to have to say about it because they all have opinions.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to say something.
They all have opinions. Yeah. So none of the talk shows is breaking right now.
Well,
tomorrow morning, it's going to be hot news.
Because it actually came out this morning.
Oh, it did come out this morning?
It came out this morning, yeah.
They still talking about the WNBA and Dejanay and Sophie Cunningham. So, and how old is that game? Can we move on, y'all? So they will still be talking about this. And more power to you, do what you do, but they didn't have to associate him. We know the Kushner name. They didn't have to tag on it. That's Donald Trump's son-in-law's brother. You know what I mean? Like, how far removed? What was the point in that, I guess?
Well, to show that other than
just the association.
Yep.
So, wow. I say to the WNBA, just when y'all thought y'all was under fire, we moved on to the next thing. Here you go.
Sports is becoming very, very political.
Too political.
Yeah, so.
Far too political.
I remember I used to watch sports now, back when this was when I was young, and the players played because they love the game, and the fans watch to see people to do the things they do from the dunks to the shots to the rebounds. But now, I'm not saying all players, but, it's about who can work the best and biggest contract. Because look
at hold out the longest and get the most.
And who can I trade as an owner and get a bigger bang for my buck? Those type of things. And now we're dealing with NIL in high schools and colleges. So are these athletes truly playing it for the love of the game or the monetary value of the game?
I don't even know.
Maybe we'll do a show on that.
I don't know. I mean,
and discuss it.
If you're an athlete, you got to start to really think about all of this political involvement.
Right.
And is that really something that you want to be involved with? And how far are they going to take it? Because this is only the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just touching the surface.
Sports could be federally regulated.
Well, as you know, with the college, with the Sports Act.
Well, we ain't there yet.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you said regulated, federal.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We talking NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all I want to bring up as it pertains to the NBA.
And so let's talk about the WNBA then. Speaking of Sophie Cunningham and Dejanay Carrington, is that her last name? And the hard foul. And the ejection.
Hold on. Didn't you just say they still talking about it and they need to let it go?
Well, I'm saying, so that happened. The coach had a press conference. Did you see any of this?
No.
Stephanie White is the coach of the Fever. They had the press conference. She was there with Sophie and Caitlin, the Fever coach.
Right.
And so she says, hey, look, I know Dejanay. She didn't come out. I don't believe she came out going for the next. She's going to foul anybody hard. You're not going to make that play and not think that she's not going to go after you hard. But I don't think she went intentionally after trying to hurt Sophie. And so she's talking about Dejanay. Don't quote me. Look it up. It's out there. Always fact check. Social media went in on her. And it must have been Fever fans because... Of
course.
But they went in on her. How dare you not defend your own players? How dare you talk about Dejanay and you did more talking about her than what she did to Sophie and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So then she had another press conference before this last game. And now her team, everybody's all upset. And it looked to me I wasn't at the press conference.
Right.
I'm watching it. But it looked to me like she was fighting back her emotion. Like she might have just been, sometimes anger can bring you to tears. But I think she might have been full of just hurt and anger. But she said,
mixed emotions.
Mixed emotions. Yes. She said, how dare you? And she said, I don't think this is for anybody in this room. I think this is for people on social media. That's how she started it.
Right.
But she said, how dare you? How dare you question me and my loyalty to my team? And then she went in again. I ride for them every day, da, 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 da.
Well, that was like you and I was watching that, the sportscasters, the female sportscast analysts, and they were talking about it. And they showed highlights of different games.
And every game.
And she would go for it. And it's always been for the ball. And even if you look at the one during that game, she didn't wrap and hold her. She swung and it went through.
It was a wind-up.
No,
but
it wasn't a wind-up.
It wasn't a wind-up.
And if you look at some of the other ones.
So what the coach has said before, right after the game, what Stephanie White has said about Dejanay was absolutely correct. If you're watching the WNBA, you know that. But then she said, and what I want to say to you all is, if you all are sitting at home and you all get to watch the replay over and over and over again, then you all have an advantage over me because I'm coaching the game.
Right. No,
it's happening real time for me. I don't get to see the replays. I'm at the press conference immediately following the game, and I'm just talking about what I have seen on film.
Right.
What I know of the women in the NBA. And she said, you all are not going to tear us apart. You all are not going to divide us. We are loyal to each other. We are loyal to this sport. She did the damn thing. Good for you, Stephanie White. We're going to hashtag you on this podcast so you can start listening. But it made sense. The coaches don't see what we see. They don't get to see that till like 2 days later when they're in the film room.
Right.
Maybe. And that's what she said. When I watched it on film, I understood better, but it didn't change anything.
Right.
It was the right call. I'm happy Sophie wasn't hurt. She said, but it was the right call. They made the right decision about ejecting her, and we're moving on.
Exactly.
And she said, and if you don't like it, you can go beat yourselves.
Right. Gotcha.
And I was really, really proud of her because it almost feels like it's like now that the women finally are coming of age.
Right.
They coming into their own, and everybody's just pick.
Well, and two, they probably don't want them to be as great as the men.
They don't want them to be as great as the men, some people. So I think that some people are mad that they're making the money that they're making now.
Yeah, probably the owners.
But but it's probably, you just got haters everywhere.
Yeah, true.
So it's probably just general haters out there that just.
But they're still a long way from getting the compensation that they deserve. Now, I'm just so glad to see the WNBA on national TV in waves and not just a game here, a game there, right? Or you got to only watch your local station.
Exactly.
Because I think it was one day we watched it 3 or 4 games. And
Good games. Back to back. Good WNBA games.
Yes.
Ooh, but the talent is getting better.
The talent is 100% better.
And so.
Who would have thought you'd be watching a game and a woman dunks the ball?
Exactly. Yeah, that's.
Or you got a woman that's 6'11", 6'10".
And just the passing. And Paul Pierce, you want to see some plays? Watch the NBA, WNBA.
They do
because they running plays and you can see them.
Right.
I mean, so it's just structured. It's controlled. They using their body and their brain. Not that the men aren't.
No,
but it's not as competitive. It's still a team sport with the women.
It's competitive. And the thing it is, the women have controlled aggression, so to speak.
Right, yes.
They're tussling and fighting, but with the men, they get a little bit more.
They go straight to the street.
Yeah.
They go straight to the street. They forget
I'm a man. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, they forget they got responsibilities. They got kids. They got the women. Not that anger doesn't rise up, but they think the second thought is, I need this job.
Yeah, and it's not paying as healthy as some.
And I haven't got that many checks yet. I mean, there are a lot of other things that go through our minds when we get angry at the boss.
Right.
Because that's basically what happens. Or you get mad at a coworker and you really want to knock the out of them.
Exactly.
But you know you can't. Exactly. And that's the same thing that's on the court. What I would say that they need to tell the players, more money, more problems.
Yep.
And a lot of these things with social media, people mad at Caitlin Clark because she won't speak up and speak out. And more money, more problems.
That's it.
You all signed up. You took the check. You all are taking checks from all these endorsements. There's an expectation that comes with that.
Right.
You can't want, it doesn't go both ways. You don't get to keep your privacy and be plastered all over TV and on billboards and everywhere.
And only want to spit out what you want people to know. Yeah.
And then you don't want nobody to know who you are or be mad because your opinions don't match theirs.
Exactly. It's the profession you choose as a athlete.
That's why an endorser has you, because they hoping that you are going to stay neutral and appeal to everybody.
Right.
Why y'all think Michael Jordan never said nothing for all them years? And everybody liked him.
Yep.
Everybody, because you couldn't find a reason not to. And I'm sure some people tried, other than maybe he beat up on their team. That was the only reason why you didn't like Michael Jordan, because the Bulls was coming to town.
Right.
But you never had any political, social, any of those reasons not to like him, because he didn't let you know what he was thinking or how he felt.
But in this day and age, I'm not dismissing what you said, but in this day and age, it's hard for them not to be engaged that way, because
it's harder than it was for him. Yes.
Yeah. And the fact that everything is done across social media. For example, even our government officials, they're putting stuff out on social media like it's a formal website of the government or something. You know? So we just in different times. And so,
but you got to learn how to navigate it.
Exactly.
If you're going to be in that world, you got to learn how to navigate it and make it work.
Yeah.
And so,
because I think LeBron,
he has figured it out.
He shut down from social media at some point. I think he took maybe a month or two off.
He did.
He disengaged. And good for him,
He did, because everybody, and he got crap about that.
Exactly.
Because everybody was like, well, why are you telling us you're going off social media? Just go off.
And then
if you just go off, we'll realize that you're off social media.
And if he did that, it's like, oh, is LeBron dead or something happened? Why didn't he come and tell us that he was going to do this?
You're never going to please.
Can't win.
And that's it. You're never going to please everybody.
Right.
Some of these rookies coming into any and all of these sports are 21, maybe.
Yeah.
And every 21-year-old I know don't know they butt from a hole in the ground.
Then when you're looking to retire, in most of the sports, you're in your 30s, you're still young.
Yeah, because you ain't done nothing but sports. You haven't been in the real world. Right. So hopefully you've managed your money and and
you got that education.
And you got an education. You have a skill or a trade.
Right.
And you can do something else. And you didn't get hurt.
Definitely.
Playing your sport, whatever that sport was. See, it's so many things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our time is running short.
That's all I got for WNBA, but I got so much more.
One other thing.
We didn't get to football.
No, we're going to get to it. But one of the things I want to jump to real quick, since LeBron has gone to the 76ers, now the schedules came out.
Yes.
And 76 all of a sudden is on every channel now. Nationally. Game-wise.
We don't have to pay?
Well, no.
They're not on Prime and Amazon.
I'm sure it's going to be that, but I'm saying they're the focal where the other teams.
Okay.
And also,
I see what you're saying.
Like even for the Christmas.
Yes, Christmas Day.
That's on the regular networks like CBS, I think NBC. And Again, the 76ers.
We ain't seen this much of the 76ers since Dr. J was playing.
Right. Allen Iverson.
Okay. Maybe Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
And Allen, if you don't shout out this podcast, I'm going to be looking for you again, and you know where. So, yes. Okay, Allen Iverson was the last big 76er. But for me, it was Dr. J and them little bitty shorts. Allen's shorts was down to his knees. Maybe his calves.
But Dr. J is before your time anyway.
No, he wasn't.
Because you was younger.
You're right, he was. But I remember they had him on the TV.
When you had your pacifier in your mouth.
Right.
I stole it from the cradle.
It's going to be a whole lot of 76ers. Well, good for Philly.
Yeah. So, and of course, they're going to have the Christmas Day game, Lakers and the 76ers. So he's going back to his old.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good game.
Oh, it's going to be watched. It's going to have the highest rating.
On Christmas Day, they always have football anyway.
Yep.
So now we got a conflict. So now the NFL is going to be competing with that game.
NFL going to be hurting on that day.
NFL, well, see, this
or somebody going to record one or have several monitors.
This is what, what's his name? Is it Silverman?
Yes.
Adam Silverman?
Yes.
The commissioner?
Yes.
Whose job I'm trying to get? All commissioners need to be worried. I'm trying to be a commissioner. I'm just waiting on some things for my family down in Texas to help me out with, if they listening. But this is very intentional because they have been complaining about the NFL being on Christmas Day for a long time because they said the NFL did not used to be on Christmas Day.
That was strictly NBA. Yep. So
he's putting that game on Christmas Day probably to force the NFL to put some scrubs on. So if your team is playing on Christmas Day, I hope it ain't the Cowboys.
I know. Well, we got Thanksgiving. I don't know if they're giving us both.
Man, they should the NFL just take it off. Let the NBA have Christmas.
Well, maybe they'll face it out the times because I think the NBA is going to be 7 p.m., I believe.
And normally the football day games are early.
Yes, I think. Well, it depends too. They might have a couple games because they might even have.
Because you know what? I would watch that game.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely.
Is that the first time they meet?
Yeah, because they're in two different conferences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they don't normally play.
West.
It's not divisional. Okay.
No.
Oh, so, that's very intentional then. That's
this
very
is
intentional.
Early on in the season too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And you know what? Where are they playing at? Philly or
I have to look.
LA?
I'm not sure. Because I'm thinking they might play at LA.
Yeah, because I don't know where that Philly stadium, they gonna sell it out. There's no place to move it to.
How big is their stadium?
The basketball stadium?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big.
They wouldn't move it anyway because that's their professional team.
I know, but I'm just saying there's no other place in the city to move it to, like a different venue.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't do that anyway. No matter how big. All they're going to do is show it more on TV, and the network's going to pay more money to the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could see them wanting a bigger venue. You sell more tickets, get more money. People going to come from everywhere. That's like the Knicks championship game.
Yeah. You're right. It's going to be the most watched game.
That would be the most watched game. That's going to be the most watched sporting event on Christmas Day. That will take the record.
I'll be surprised if the numbers don't go out the ceiling.
Right. You know, that's the game to top is the last Hall of Fame game. This past Hall of Fame of the Cardinals and the Panthers was the most watched Hall of Fame game.
I can believe that.
Since 2017.
I can believe that. When transitioning to NFL.
No, just throwing that out there because we're talking about games being watched. 7 million viewers.
Oh, yeah.
Watched the Hall of Fame game. You know, to me, all that said was, first of all, it ain't crap on TV. Ain't crap on free TV because that was on regular TV.
People were itching, too, to get back to sports.
And people want football.
Yeah.
I think the World Cup sparked sports in America.
I agree.
I think that by it being here, that really let people know how important sports was to everybody in this country. Because it unites people. It's like the one thing that we had where you just see people from all walks of life can cheer for the same team.
Exactly.
And you see people high-fiving and hugging, and even if it's like one person from the opposite team in that group, everybody going to unite against that outsider. No matter what you look like.
And you don't even know
and
who's
you don't
next
know
to
those strangers.
Right.
I think about all the times that we went to Cowboy games and just being always on the home side, and people just talk and, do you need anything? Help you? You know, the one time I had just had knee surgery and people helped me down the steps, helped me up the stairs. Just, it unites people. It brings people together. And I think when the World Cup, or with the World Cup being in America, people got into that.
And two, I think also with the World Cup being here and people were getting into it, now they're looking at other sports they normally don't look at.
Exactly.
Because it's like, wow, I didn't know anything about soccer. I learned so much and it was exciting. Hey, maybe I need to look at that cricket game.
Right. Okay. Maybe I will watch the U.S. Open.
Right.
You know, or maybe I will watch Wimbledon.
Exactly.
You know, exactly. So like people are just, when they were talking about 7 million viewers and it didn't have nothing to do with Carson Beck. No. I could have been out there as a rookie.
It was just a good
people wanted
game.
Sports.
And
we wanted our football.
Right.
We got into soccer and we learned all about the yellow cards and the red cards and the suspensions and the corner kicks and all that stuff. Yes, we got into it and we supported our team and our coach and blah, blah, blah.
We wanted some pigs.
We want our, we want, see, now we ready for our football. We want to see somebody get hit.
And get away with it.
Not pulled down. You know,
they were getting hit in the soccer. They just wouldn't get away with it.
We want to see a real kick, a real field goal. Kick the ball and it go all the way down and into the goal post. I think it just made people realize how much we love the sport. When they said the Hall of Fame game was on, everybody tuned in. What? Yeah, let's watch it.
And it just so happened it turned out to be one of the better
good
Hall of Fame games I ever seen.
And the best rookie, number 3 draft pick, wasn't even playing. We still watch Jeremiah Love.
Right.
He wasn't even there.
Right.
So, yes, I think if Adam Silverman can pull this off without any interruptions from the NFL on Christmas Day, you the man.
Right.
Because he will top the Hall of Fame game, which is, I don't know how many viewers the World Cup had, but I think they had some high numbers too.
But I just think this one's going to get pushed overboard because LeBron changed teams and now he's going back to play against his former team and see if he can still do it with this new squad.
Always fun when you go back home.
Yeah.
So that's going to be, that's interesting.
It is. Since we had jumped into a little bit about the football.
Did we talk about Kawhi Leonard and his troubles? His troubles? The Clippers? What's going on with the Clippers, man?
Yeah, I think we discussed that. Man.
If I had a big, you know how Batman used to have the pow? Right now, it would be a big, come on, man.
Right.
Because a second undisclosed sponsorship deal has surfaced.
Right.
Not looking good for the Clippers and Mr. Leonard.
Yeah.
But it's still under investigation.
Yep. Innocent until proven guilty.
And innocent until proven guilty. Everybody, the owner, Kawhi, the front office.
He was just getting a check. He didn't ask no questions.
The what was it? The video boards company that he had to deal with because I don't know what kind of sponsorship deal he would have been doing with them.
Some LLC stuff, huh?
That they said was worth millions of dollars.
He was the only one who can do it, though.
Wow. The Clippers. I think the problem that the NBA has is who else has got this going on?
Yeah, it'll come to the surface. Right now, like even with the NBA and the gambling and with the mafia and with Billups and all those guys.
You know, that kind of just died down. Well,
a couple of them made some side deals.
Okay,
with the government.
Deals are being made.
Yeah, so they're not stirring the pot too much. They're still trying to work things out.
Okay.
But it's still out there and active. And it was another person. I can't think who it was, but he got banned, I think, from the NBA for life. And I think it was a back office person. It wasn't even a player.
Okay.
Because, they don't tolerate the gambling either. So.
Right. Oh, yeah, that person. I think we did talk about that person.
So, all right. Our time is winding down.
Yes.
We got not so much caught up because this is a discussion type show. And we like to throw out some things in case people don't know. And we also like to have it as if we're sitting on the couch next to you, having a discussion about whatever sport it is. So, all right. As always, if you want to drop us a line, you can do that at memywifeandsports at yahoo.com. memywifeandsports at yahoo.com. Also, you can reach us on Facebook. What is it? Instagram, YouTube.
And we on Threads now, y'all.
Yeah, so.
Check us out on Threads.
Drop us a note, ask us a question, or suggest some topics. Everything's on the table. And we just like to thank our listeners from all over the world.
All over the world.
Yes. And I'm still going to hold her. She's going to say
I'll learn
in a language.
Yeah, I'll learn something.
And we're going to...
It might be sign language,
you know what?
So it'll be hard for y'all to see it.
No, we're going to actually go down the list of the countries that are getting in our feed and people are listening. So it's a lot of good ones in there. Like,
let's see.
Like, do an Irish accent.
No.
Because we got some folks in Ireland that listen to our podcast.
Yeah, I have to work on it because
I'm going to get it straight for you. And then you guys
we're trying to get more. We're not trying to scare nobody off.
All right.
We appreciate everybody.
Any final thoughts?
No, it was a good show. We hope you guys heard something that you didn't know, or maybe you heard something that intrigued you. Go out there and fact check us. Have a great day. Stay safe. And remember, your mate is a reflection of you.